Hey, what is going on, guys? How is it going out there? I wanted to see whether or not we could do a live stream. I said, hey, what is going on, guys? Whoa. How is it going out there? I wanted to... Whoa, what is going on with that feedback? Hey, what's up? Happy Saturday, guys. Welcome to the Hack Lab live. I'm not even sure if any of this is working. But today we're going to be talking about recycling cardboard for laser cutting material. Where I'm going to show you a little bit about my shop. I'm going to talk to you about a really cool area I have now for doing some demos that require graphics on screen. I'm going to be doing a video launch tomorrow, a video upload launch, a little too big of a word. But today we're going to be talking about the benefits of using recycled cardboard. All right. So listen. Everyone's getting these Amazon packages at their door and people have no idea what to do with them. So one of the things that I thought about, why don't I go ahead and make a use of these materials for prototyping with the laser cutter. So anyways, I have 5 different ways that you can benefit by using cardboard, but I got to go and check out my, matter of fact, I'm going to move the computer around. And hey, I hope you're doing all right. I'm going to move the computer around so you can look at the benefits of cardboard recycling. And you can look at these. I don't know, it's probably washed out, but I'm going to go check my feed here to make sure I'm getting... Yeah, it's going good. All right. Okay, and now I'm going back here. Looks like I have audio. Let me just go back over here. Whoa. Check that out. All right, guys. So first of all, the first benefit that you can use by using cardboard for recycling is you have something to do with that nasty cardboard that's hanging around your house. It feels good. Excuse me. It feels really good to be able to order an Amazon thing. No, it doesn't. It's an addiction, by the way. And then to take up the cardboard and to slice that cardboard up. So one of the things that, a tip I have for you is I have been trying to do this. I said, okay, I need to prototype something. For instance, this is a project I'm starting to making different maps as signs that go on the wall. Well, in order to get this right, you got to use draft board or something to prototype it. Almost every one of my projects, I end up prototyping first before I use my final piece. Well, this is draft board. This is $5 to order from Glowforge, okay, from the laser cutting company. And I also have to pay for shipping if I don't order $100. Cardboard is free. So, first of all, it will save you a lot of money in draft board. It'll make you a better designer because you'll understand the process of, hey, listen, I can't just go cut something out of material if I don't know it works. So you spend a little bit more time in Illustrator because you know that actual prototyping process is going to be, could potentially be expensive. Another thing, it's just really fun to make things out of cardboard. So I have a background in corrugated design. It's just 2D stuff. But all you have to do is cut out all the cardboard at the same time. So collect it up somewhere. I don't know where you can do that. I just happened to order a big honking chair, or my wife did, that was in a huge box that had a little box and a little box, just similar to the Glowforge. And I said, this is a perfect time to stock up my down there. You can see here is where I keep my this is where I keep all of my materials. So I have, if I want to prototype something, I can just pull this out. Now the size that you want to cut it is, you want to cut this material out 19 inches here by, you want to cut this out at 11. The Glowforge is 20 by 12. but you want to use 19 by 11. And then it slides in nicely. So I have my, my veneers, I have my acrylics, I have all different types of things here that I can cut out on the Glowforge. So what that enables me to do is also do something for the environment, okay? So if you want to hug a tree, go ahead and use that cardboard again. So most likely cardboard has already been recycled, but the fact that you can throw it in your laser cutter and create a gift for Grandma Betty is unbelievably good for the environment. The fact that you're not putting it in a landfill, you're using all that fuel to take it over to the recycling center. You can just use it and give it as a gift. Maybe you won't be the most popular person in your family giving cardboard gifts, but I'll tell you what, you're just going to feel good doing it. All right, so I'm looking over at my tips on the board. All right, it's also good for marketing if you're a crafter. Number one thing, if you make things locally, that's good. Number two, if you use recycled or upcycled products. Can you imagine if you told people that you marketed yourself as you use Amazon packaging for a lot of your things? Wouldn't you want to connect up with that company? Do you think Amazon uses recycled boxes? Like, do they say, hey, we'll take your box back? No, they don't. People keep ordering, but I do believe this made local thing will start becoming a lot bigger once people start understanding that they have an Amazon addiction, and then people will say, hey, what can I buy? Yeah, well, Johnny down the street's making these little things out of corrugated cardboard. I'm going to buy one of those little things. Maybe you can't make a pair of Apple Buds or anything, but you certainly can make something really cool for your house. Like that Kcup organizer thing I made for the drawer, you could easily cut that out of cardboard, and then you could live with it for a while and then step up to a plywood. So let me go over here for 1 second and check on something. So Byron's on. I wonder if he's still on. Hey, Byron. So all right. So that pretty much is it. Obviously, I'm gonna roll that one video, and I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about what I learned from doing the cutting out the. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about cutting out this box, okay, in terms of what I learned. So now, when I was cutting out this box, first of all, it was a workout. I would have probably liked to use some caps for my knees, but I would have liked to use a table. I thought what I was doing was kind of dangerous because I was slicing the blade towards me. And I kind of don't think that I should have sliced the blade towards me, you know. So I'm thinking maybe a table would be a little bit better than doing that. I'm not sure. And I think that maybe the big takeaway that I have from this is that you need to get these difficult things that you need materials for out of the way. You can't make those the day that you're sitting here and wanting to make something, okay? You should have a day that's devoted to creating materials for this, whether or not it's metal for a forge, or if it is cardboard for prototyping, or if it is the filament that I used over there, this filament that I have that's right over there. Having these printers ready, having the proper filament ready is really super critical for being able to create really good 3D prints, okay? So if I want to be able to 3D print things, I need that material to be all loaded up and ready. That's not the day that I'm actually making the thing I'm making. I just come in here and I make that. So devote one day, like devote Monday night. I only work nights. I have a day job. So devote Monday night to getting all your materials straight. Okay, literally, or if that's not the night that you receive something. Now, here's another tip that I learned with cutting that cardboard. Okay, when you cut the cardboard, I used obviously a big blade, okay? Use an underlayment cardboard underneath the table, a sacrificial cardboard. What it does is it saves your blade. I was cutting on the concrete, and that was really destroying my blade. So I thought, hey, I don't want to destroy the cardboard underneath. It turns out that I ended up switching out the blade a couple different times, and that wasn't all that great. Okay, I just want to show you one more thing in this stream that I've done. So in my next video, I'm going to be able to do a kind of a graphic explanation of things. I have a lot of interest. And by the way, if you've never have watched any of my videos, and this is by chance is the first time that you're here, what you want to be able to do, what I can help you with is if you want to laser cut something, if you want to make something, learn 3D modeling or CNC, which is a shape cutter, basically make kind of some really cool stuff in your garage. I'm the channel that you want to subscribe to. I offer all of my stuff on a weekly basis. I've been doing design work for over 20 years, a little too long now. So I taught at the college design for 8 years, and I'm kind of doing this as a passion and kind of paying it forward and sharing it with the world. But I'm doing this a lot for me too. I really enjoy coming out here. It's extremely healthy. Sometimes I just like sweeping and cleaning and stuff like that. All right, so this is the area that I'm going to be doing my demos, and I kind of wanted to explain what it is. So basically I have 3 different backdrops that I can pull from, and I'm going to clear this and then open this up. So over here I'm able to have any type of background that I want. So if I were to, and I can clear out the bins, and I can clear out this paint station over here, this paint station. I can take that paint station out. So I'm able to do add graphics to some of the explanations I have. So in sort of having everything kind of complicated, like this scene over here with that background that's complicated, I'm able to have a clean background like this, and I'm able to do very clear graphics, and I'm able to point out things. So normally I'd have a complicated setting, like my 3D printing area, or if I have my normal backdrop that I love. But this will enable me to have very simple things going on in the background. And what's behind there is obviously farther behind there is a garage door. And one of the things I did in this shop that's been really amazing is that I don't know if you had followed my channel or at all, but at one point I was actually making a spaceship, and it was probably the most distracting thing to have inside of the shop. For the longest time, I have had a passion for making a sci-fi film, and I really think that it's in me, but it didn't need to be something that I looked at every day. I wish I would have put it up in my attic, or if I would have put it in my crawl space. I'm not the tallest guy. I could probably work down there. But I wish that I didn't have it. So I kind of moved it somewhere. And I'm working on the actual story right now. It's just kind of a short story about going and doing asteroid mining. And I have some friends that are helping me. But my heart is much more at peace with being simple, with coming in here and either doing laser cutting, CNC, that's a shape cutter, or 3D printing. So I am delighted with that. And also right over here, I have these bins, and those bins are what I can declutter the shop. Those bins were $7 at Home Depot. And the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put them on rollers. But really, instead of becoming a hoarder, I'm able to, if it doesn't fit in those 20 bins, well actually there's like 12. If it doesn't fit in those 12 $7 bins, then I don't need it. I'm going to go to Goodwill, or I'm going to go to the local hand-me-down store, and I'm going to give that away. So I'm looking for focus in 2020. I hope that's for you. And just to kind of wrap things up, the benefits of doing cardboard, because that's really what this is about. is the benefits of doing cardboard. Think you look environmentally friendly. You're doing something that actually feels good. 2, you get a workout doing it. Literally, I think I maybe 400 steps, made that up. It's actually fun to make things with cardboard. It saves you a lot of money. It's good for marketing. I mentioned that. And also, there is an absolute ton of it. So I have, and the biggest tip that I'm going to leave with you, and thank you so much for being here. Not many of you, but I really appreciate your support of my channel. It is a passion of mine to do this, and I'm also would like to say that if you have a tiny bit of interest in making your own channel or doing something like this, or even making a product, please do that. Please follow your gut in terms of, I would really like doing that. It just is a long process. It took me a year and a half to get where I'm at. I've been looking at certain videos, and some people are taking 5 years to get to their plan with where it's at. So as far as what I wanted to accomplish with still having my day job, that has been doing that. And so these fit nicely inside of this right here. They fit nicely inside here. Again, that I said that I cut these a little bit smaller than the Glowforge, which is 20 by 12. I cut them at 19 by 11. And so go ahead and make a template to cut these out like I did in that video, and just use a scrap piece of plywood. But anyways, let me kind of come on over here. My friend Brian's here helping me out. He's coming over to play cards tonight, so that was cool to have him. Okay. So that's pretty much it, guys. I just want to thank you. I think 7 p.m. on Thursday is when I am going to focus on this live stream. It's primarily because I really want to let people know that, give people a real insider look to making stuff and all the mistakes that happen to that. That is my channel. It's really the whole concept of done is better than perfect. Okay, guys, whatever you do, make something that connects someone. Whatever you do, make something that connects someone. Love you. Take care. Have a great Saturday night. I hope you enjoy your evening. Peace out, bros.